In this video we share an Irish exorcist on the nearness of the Antichrist and the Great Tribulation. An Irish priest who specializes in exorcisms has called and asked for additional help in fighting evil forces and problems with obsessions, possessions, oppression with which, according to him, a large number of people in Ireland are struggling. Father Pat Collins, a priest from the Vincentian Order, said there was an urgent need for a liberation service in Ireland to help all people who are increasingly oppressed by evil spirits. The Dublin-based exorcist told the Irish Catholic that trained demon-fighting teams are needed across the country amid what he calls a truth crisis. As Ireland secularizes itself, there is a crisis of truth and a crisis of meaning. People are embarking on all sorts of occult things in search of meaning and truth that they would not have fallen into before. As a result, says the priest, people are more open to destructive spiritual forces that can negatively affect the quality of life, said Father Collins. He added that the Irish bishops recognized the need for more trained teams, but added that demand is much greater than supply. Back in January 2018, Father Collins claimed he was overwhelmed by the abnormal number of calls from people influenced by evil spirits. Father Collins had previously claimed that the virus pandemic was a dress rehearsal for the coming of the Antichrist. He claimed in January 2021 that the pandemic was like a trial run of the Great Tribulation and said that God was giving people then an extraordinary opportunity to turn their lives around. The Vincentian priest said God did not send a pandemic but allowed it to happen to bring people back to himself. In 2020, Father Collins gave a prophetic speech at the Conference of God's Mercy when he warned, "We have received very clear signs that great trouble is on the horizon. It does not come from God but is the result of human error, but God will use it for divine purposes and use it to try to purify His people. Many people only now begin thinking about their lives and reconsider their priorities, their values. I think it's such an event now. I hope that people reconsider and pray much more and take their religious duties more seriously. Once the virus is under control, we will be left with a huge number of economic problems," said the prophetic Father Collins, who then warned that many people have not faced the truth, how difficult the future will be. "I am afraid that there will be many more social disorders in the coming period. I think that at the moment we are only entering the tunnel and that we have a long way to go." Collins then also mentioned the biblical story of the collapse of the Tower of Siloam, which kills 18 people, saying that not everyone on the tower was a worse sinner than all the others who lived in Jerusalem and survive. "Look, these people were no more sinful than others, but beware of an even greater tragedy," Jesus warned, noted Father Collins. "We see now, this is happening, from the threat of nuclear destruction to the threat of global hunger and universal poverty, and the growing openness to evil spirits that Father Collins say is a consequence of the fact that instead of returning to God, we delved into the occult reality by seeking evil. Thank you for supporting my channel. May God bless you and keep you. Our Lady, Queen of Peace, pray for us."